Okay, so I have made my way to the door that was locked earlier. I'd like to point out that Patchouli and Reimu and Hope never told me where to go. They said something about a dungeon, but they didn't actually mention that I was going there. All that I was told was the barrier has been removed. That's all I was told about where I was going. This door was locked earlier, so I'm assuming, yeah, so this is where I'm supposed to go. But some sort of direction about where I'm going and why I'm going there would have been great. That did not take me to the entrance of that room. That teleport is broken. Also, there's nothing in that room. Kinda weird. That's not a treasure chest I can open? What? I can't walk over this. I can walk over the chairs, but not the stools. Okay. Bye. Oh, that bat's not an enemy, thank God. That's a really weirdly laid out room. I feel like you were in the process of reducing the size of all of these rooms by half and changed the teleports, but forgot to change the actual rooms. It's pretty weird. So why are all of these rooms here? None of them have anything. Checking all of these I can't even get to that box. It's the only one that looks like it might have something. There are enemies. More maids. A book that's cut off from the side of the screen. And oh my god, Patchouli. Okay, so Patchouli's dead because I actually fought a few things in between episodes. But I forgot she was dead, because after doing that I saved and quit. So, for a moment there I thought that was just what her sprite looks like. I was like, no, that's not right. Oh, interesting. The little skull icon didn't appear when the battle started, it only appeared a moment later. The book is black, so I won't use the shadow skill. That's how RPGs work, right? If something is colored with black dye, then it probably absorbs shadow element. There's no real good reason for that. It just does. Where are my one-up pieces? Wait. 2 casts of that restored all 700 of Mei Ling's HP, but didn't restore all 300 of Patchouli's HP? Does Patchouli resist cure spells? Oh my gosh. That's terrible. Why would you make a character that resists cure spells? Oh my gosh. Ugh, you're so useless against multiple enemies. And against one enemy. You have no damage right now. Why does that do 0 damage? It's non-elemental. Fresh. Okay. So I'm now up to 3 magic-using characters, and this enemy, I'm pretty sure, is just immune to all magic. Because that was a non-elemental magic spell and it did 0 damage. But I don't really have a choice, so I'm gonna just have to hit it. Yeah, that does nothing. This hurts it for some reason. I don't know why. It's pretty clearly magic. Does it resist physical or earth or something? Because that was power 200 and it only did 140 damage. Save point is exactly what I needed. I have any tents? Yeah, I do. There's definitely more to this dungeon that I haven't visited yet, but if the parts I have visited are any indication, there are going to be no treasure chests or anything, just a bunch of empty rooms. But I guess I have to check. This is not how buildings are laid out, by the way. What the hell is this room? This is the worst looking library room I have ever seen. Did you just give up on map design? Yeah. Okay. Okay. What about over here? Did I already visit these rooms? That one looked familiar. Oh, no, I didn't. There's a useless thing. The key to Flanders. That's actually probably something I needed. These are treasure chests. Why can I not open them? Don't put something that's shaped exactly like a treasure chest and then not let me open it. You can open treasure chests in video games. That's how video games work. The good news is my team is now really strong. These are the same enemies I was fighting with 3 characters, and now I have a 4th character. I guess the black books are new. Question mark number 1. Sakia, snap out of it. Why do they call her the Red White? That just sounds like it's either something a 1-year-old would say, or it's horribly translated. Call her the Shrine Maiden or something. Or if they're trying to be... if they're trying to be insulting and diminutive, then call her Little Red Riding Hood. I don't know which of these 2 characters are sisters. I'm also not sure which face goes with which character. So I'm a little lost. Oh. Sakuya was kind of under control or something, right? And now her sprite looks like it has Davy Jones' face tentacles from Pirates of the Caribbean 2. I mean, look at her sprite. It just looks like there are little tentacles dribbling out of her chin. You can't not see that. You shouldn't be what? Wait, did she just collapse for no reason? What? Nobody attacked her. She just suddenly fainted because she hadn't eaten enough, or what? I don't... What just happened? You forgot to animate that scene. You didn't do anything there either. The scene is not animated. These characters are supposed to be getting attacked by someone, apparently. I think by Sakuya, but Sakuya is just standing there with her little chin tentacles. About ready to merge into the ship's walls, I think. No, we are not. We are going to play a game of Kick-Ass. They talk a lot for people who don't say anything when they talk. Which is the one? Blink. There we go. That's what I need. Wow. Sakuya is like 3 times as tall as everyone else. That's just sort of comical. Truly does not last long. Step 1 is to kill these maids. And confusing them is also fine. But I want to wait to revive until Reimu can heal immediately afterwards. Actually, doesn't Reimu have a healing spell? Revival spell, rather? Yeah. I don't need to waste a 1-up. That does not look like a revival spell. That looks like a nuclear explosion. Bounce, no bounce? What is with the skill names in Touhou games? Okay, at least the item healing works on her. It's just spells that are halved. Need more blink. You have Weapon Blast back. Okay. That was gone for a while. That I think I downloaded an update to the game and it gave her Weapon Blast back. Or maybe I was just imagining that it was gone because she got turns so seldom. She's really slow. Do any of these have power higher than 200? No. So it's just which one costs the least MP. Well, that is Spring Wind. and if you heard that, it was the sound of my phone dying. It's okay, we're not using it. Ooh, she resists Earth? It's unfortunate. 15 MP, 8 MP. Yeah, I'm gonna run out of MP in this battle, so I should just do this. You can't do anything useful, can you? 5% damage resist. At least it lasts a while. I'll do that. I'll do a provoke. That's a funny animation. I think she just takes half damage from everything. Maybe she can be blinded. I don't think so. Maybe. What am I doing? This one. Why do the faces just randomly disappear from the bottom if I cancel my targeting for a move? If I start targeting a move, then... If I start targeting a move, then the faces are still there, but if I cancel the targeting... Ooh, is that a revival? Yeah. This boss isn't doing much. Did Provoke just make it stop getting its turns? Yeah, it's not getting turns. It doesn't seem to be afflicted with anything that has an icon. I think it started doing that when I provoked it. Is Provoke broken? Did you accidentally code it to prevent the boss from attacking instead of taunting it to attack Mei Ling? Because it's not supposed to not attack when provoked. It's just supposed to hit Mei Ling instead of other people. I guess she might be no, you can't be paralyzed for that long, it's only 10 rounds. Still nothing. How long does this last? Seems kind of broken. I mean, I don't even know what status I did. There's no icon. I won. What do you mean, is that the best you can do? Also, where did the maids come from? That wasn't a well-done animation. It's sort of sudden. Now what? Are we going after Marissa and Rinosuke? Like, wait until we've seen that everything's fine here, I think, before asking that. Like, check on the person who was just being attacked and held hostage, and then check on the person who was just being mind-controlled, and then ask, what are we doing next? It's just not great timing for the dialogue. Stop Rinosuke. Need a comma before the word Cerno in that sentence, otherwise it doesn't really make sense. The 3 of us? There are 7 of us. There are at least 5. The others may or may not be willing to help, but there are at least 5 of us right now. It seems like it. Is it an incident? Yeah, it seems like it. Literally everything that happens is an incident. How can something seem like it's an incident? An incident just means a thing that happened. I don't know which person Quackma is. Quackuma? Sounds like a duck's name. Which child here? Cerno? I think Cerno's the only child here. Is Hope supposed to be a child? She seems the same age as everyone else. Wait, what? That's... I had assumed Mei-Ling was going with us. Like... It didn't even occur to me that she might not have been. I mean, I guess it actually makes sense that she wouldn't have been. But... I just had RPG logic in my head, I guess. If someone joins you, then they're with you forever. Yeah, I want to teleport. Let's see. What I'm hoping is, if I go back to town, they'll sell the same spells for Romelia that they sold in the middle of the library. And the scroll shop is down here. Okay, and that I won't have to go back into that library every time I want to buy spells for Romelia. I think I also missed the prompt telling me Patchouli, that's what I meant, not Amelia. Amelia's not on my team. Yeah, I think these are the same ones. Satellites, I don't know which ones I have. Photosynthesis, Royal Flare, Satellite, Sunflower. Do you have those 3? You do not have Satellite Sunflower. Okay, we're buying that one. I have Celine. I have Spring Wind. Autumn Edge level 2, Spout level 2, and Shine level 2. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's everything. Okay. You still don't have many scrolls here. Do I have minus K level 3? Yeah. And... you have too many abilities. I mean, it's not too many in battle, it's just too many here or in the shop where I have to check and see which ones I have already. Caution and Spread level 2. Do you have those? It's level 2. It's level 2. I guess I'll get Orb level 2, even though it's still worse than Pearl level 2 in 100% of situations. Even if the enemy is weak to Holy, it's gonna do 150 damage compared to 160 here. I have that. You might not have the Berserk and Paralyze level 2. No, I do. Okay, whatever. I have all of the spells. Can 1-up pieces be used in battle? Yeah, okay. So I don't need regular 1-ups yet. Music just kind of ends and then nothing happens for a while. I think there are like 5 seconds of silence at the beginning of that song is what's going on. Oh my gosh, this shop. It's so bad. You know, I had 2 of these at one point. Yeah, that's how many I need. It's just way too good compared to everything else. Yeah, stats don't matter, I want freeze immunity. Five points of magic makes your spells do 1 more damage. Who cares? I'd much rather have freeze immunity than do 1 extra point of damage with a spell that does 200 damage. The fact that equipment even gives those stats at all just feels like a trap for players who don't know how stats work. It seems like the better way to do equipment would just be to either give 100 points of attack or don't give anything. Also, it seems like the better way to handle skills would be to reduce the base damage of all of them to 10% of what they are now. And then... by the way, I don't know where I'm going next. Yeah, reduce all of the skills to do 10% as much damage as they do now, and then reduce the HP of all enemies to 10% of what it is now. But don't reduce the strength and intelligence factor, because the whole point of that would be to make it so strength and intelligence actually affect damage. Anyway, I'm lost. I'll figure out where to go eventually between episodes. Sayonara.